Hello everybody and welcome back to Shadow Tower. Last time we completed the Quaking Caverns in the Earth region, and we are still in the Earth region. Apparently, the Earth region is quite large. The Earth region also is home to mines, a From Software favorite. They usually like throwing in a mine level in almost every game. And then last time, we came into contact with the demon Dybbek. Dybbek told us we were wasting our time. Before we continue wasting our time, let's take a look at what we are working with regards to our equipment. So we have magical leather armor, we are rocking a helm, we have wooden gloves on, caustic steel boots, a broadsword, a great shield, a bow, a few bracelets, magical amulet, and some magic. Switch to this broadsword because it is healthier. We haven't really been very lucky with drops. But we are making do. This is what we're working with in the entirety, if you were curious. And once again, if you missed it, this is what we are doing with regards to our creature book. Now, I know there's a way in which you can see your percentages. But I'll figure that out sometime. I know we're probably not working with 100%, but we're going to try and do as much as we possibly can. So let's get back to what we were doing, and that is exploring this top level of the Stone Cavern. We're going to try and explore everything you can do, or that I can think of finding, before we head downward. Apparently it's a pain in the rear to come back up because of the way things are structured. Shadow Tower wants you to climb downwards. So downwards is progress. So we don't want to accidentally move downwards before we're able to. And since they like putting items in the corners, so let's start with the corners. So this room is what we're going to call the 3 bundles. It looks like before they had stopped building that they had intended on making this place a bit bigger with the support beams. And we'll talk about this item that we just picked up soon. But I do hear another one of those creatures. I want to make sure it's not in the room proper. Okay. So... No, not another axe. I hate axes. Game, please, I don't like the axe. Give me a cool sword. Make sure there's nothing in the corners before we piece out of here. Now, that item that we picked up is... It's funny because it makes me think of, like, the mask. It looks like a skull with 2 big teeth. Pretty sure it's an item. Lamp, keys, anti-paralytic. Yeah, it's supposed to be a bottle of light, and it's supposed to brighten up the area. So it's basically a big torch. But to me, it looks like a skull with teeth that are just too big. Alright, so it looks like we're done with this arm. And we come back to 3 bundles. And then we can save it so that that stuff is ours. Quick question is, I definitely wanted to know what axe that was. Giant axe. Yeah. Now, let's keep moving. We're anchoring ourselves to this save point. It is going to be our nexus while we move around. So we cleared out that side. Let's check this side. See what we have on the main artery before we choose a side. Okay, so we're back at the tracks. So it is time to fight Sasquatch. Let's see what else is here first before we do that. Mostly because I do hear other creatures. And there's some writing. King Edward's crown. Soon I will have it. Definitely in a few of these, especially if we run into Dybbek again. If you recall, he does have the ability to curse. Now, there is some rather strange translation going on. As always, it's not malicious, but it seems like they attempted to streamline some of the process, but in so doing, they kind of confuse things. So we should be coming up on Dybbek's hole. Yep. So it's time to go fight Sasquatch. So it looks like one of our rings is probably near broke. Yep. So we'll switch this out. Try the ring of poison. See if our servant was holding anything of importance. One thing we should be afeared of is that our sword was ineffectual. Now that is the way forward, or, well, downward, but we still have quite a few other things to be doing up here. More stone servants to attack. There's got to be a hidden door somewhere around here. Pretty sure we were finished with 3 bundles, but let's take another look. Oh. Rude. I both love and hate the ambient noise. Oh. There's got to be another one. I hear it. What? What? What in the Sam heck? We've done that one. Alright, let's keep exploring. There's the save point. I'm going to skip the save point until in case we need to reload. Looks like everything kind of snaps back around. Alright, let's keep going straight. Okay, we've locked that out. There's the hole. Back in 3 bundles. Which means this should be the safe point. Yep. Alright, so now need to head back to the hole and do everything before it. Okay, so we have a sword. Let's try and protect our sword because I'm fairly sure this sword is going to break on these people. Yeah, 8 of 18. Bastard sword has 0 of 22, so we have to fix that. Let's try Morning Star. We can afford to break it. For our triple here, we get a bracelet, which we'll take a look at. I'm going to have to heal because I misjudged how in front of them I was. Okay, good times. For our trouble, we get our health potion back, which is good times. And we did get a bracelet, which is the one thing I'm more excited about than actually anything else. Bracelet of movement, bracelet of recovery. Oh, so we got a bracelet of movement, right? So speed balance, pierce. Generally better all the way around. At least for the physical. We'll put that on. Or is the Morning Star. We'll save the broadsword. Okay. What we can do is we can follow these tracks and see where they lead. Now that we've defeated this here room. And we find ourselves with a new set of train tracks. Or more like minecart tracks. Kinda happy we don't have a minecart puzzle again. Ooh. Rude. Just rude. We have a treasure chest, so let's take a look. We have another lamp. Okay. Okay, so let's head all the way back to bat room. Okay. Not this one, I don't think. It's a long hallway, and I'm not sure that's what we need right now. This is what we need. Now, what is that? She wonders. Besides it being obviously a blue crystal. I mean, what is it? Earth World Candle Fuel. So, are they using crystals as a sort of fuel source? Again, everybody talks about how much Square Enix loves crystals in Final Fantasy and in their RPGs. From Software is just as guilty. They use crystals and actually rocks, just in general, as part of their larger RPG mythos. The Verdite trilogy is named for the crystal of Verdite, which in real life, the real crystal of Verdite is a green crystal. The main countries in the ancient city are also named for crystals and minerals of sorts. And apparently we have crystals here. Pretty sure there's another earth servant that... clay servant, rather, that I haven't fought. But I believe we've fought most of what's important on this level. So we are going to give ourselves another save this time. Let's do one more sweep. And then I guess we'll see what the next floor holds for us. The one I'm thinking of is sitting on one of these train track things. As I was saying, because I don't think I finished this thought, the translation about how many kings are actually in the Shadow Tower is incorrect. Probably because they wanted to simplify things, but in trying to do so, makes things a bit confusing. So there should actually be more than one king vying for the Shadow Tower's crown of eyes. And as we will learn, none of them are worthy of such a thing. That's 420. Actually, 440. What am I caught on? Oh, okay. Okay, let's do a quick look at our entry books. As we saw last week, this is the sloth bug. It is an earth elemental with 560 HP. He is worth 5 XP, and it is a bug with its armored shell. This slow-moving but warlike monster attacks with sharpened claws and poisoned gas. The clay servant, which I believe this model was in Kingsfield 3J also towards the end at the high elf portal garden towards the end. This clay servant can cause great damage with its powerful strength, but it rarely attacks unless provoked. 980, quite scary. Stay to its side. You should be okay. This is the hobble worm, giant caterpillar with crab legs and a human face, which makes it very weird and probably fun at parties. Attacks with its body and acid gas. Its laugh slows victims. Now it's interesting because this is like the second or third monster which laughs at you and makes you slow. That's pretty interesting to think about. That monsters laughing at you, taunting you, makes you slower because you're too busy being mad at them for laughing. So we are 18 of 99 cunes. We have 46 of 265 items. This is a bit spoilery. There's 154 creatures of 630. Interesting. It's not taking that the D-pad input there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's R1. All right. We did 70% of the human world, 83% of cursed region, 75% of forgotten world, 63% of hidden region. Earth world, we did almost all of it. 93% of rotting cavern and poisonous caverns. We are 82% through the quaking cavern. I wonder what we missed there. 62, we're currently running 62% through Stone Cavern, and if you need any reminders that Earthworld is huge, there are actually 2 more regions in Earthworld we have yet to go to come across. Abyss does this too, but I didn't really spend a whole lot of time looking at it. Okay, so to get to that, hit triangle on the menu, and then R1 to change the pages. Okay, let's head back to the save, I suppose. And then I guess we'll just jump through the hole. Pretty sure we've hit everything that in my mind to hit up here. I mean, there's more. The game says there is, but there is still another floor to all of this. Probably because we didn't get very lucky with very many of the potential drops. I know a friend of mine was trying to get one of the swords, and the sword has a like 0.01% chance of dropping. And I don't know if they've ever finished getting that sword, because if you're trying to this game doesn't allow you to farm as well as other games, mostly because once you're finished it only will like load in one more as sort of a token. So if you're trying to farm, you're just waiting for that one enemy to respawn. And it's just not guaranteed. On the other hand, it's great because you know what you know what you've done and what you still have to do if the rooms are clear. Okay, I think we've explored enough of this floor. And so now it is the only thing left is to jump down a hole. Okay. Let's keep going. All right. Time to go down a hole. Oh my gosh, the carrots from heck! That's interesting. Oh my gosh, it has a human mouth. That's actually the worst. Sir, I will eat a stir fry in your honor. Things with human teeth are just worse. Okay. So treasure chest. Another light bulb that looks like a skeleton face. There's a Cune. Just looking to see where we drop down so I can reorient. Alright, let's follow the tracks. Okay, there is where we drop down. And that's dead end. Doesn't seem like much here. And that's the exit to the Shadow Tower. So we don't need that. There's Dybbek again.
Forgive me, I was just joking before.
Were you? Just a joke, bro? Okay, that was pretty funny. What I do know we did miss, because last week I was trying to wrap up and go straight to the save point, is that if you explore... Yes, that's right. If you explore the upstairs a little bit differently, Dybbek will try to cave in some paths for you. Okay, so let's see what ring we got. I mean, it's probably high time we changed rings anyway, so let's take a look. Ring of Fire, Ring of Frost, the Soul Ring, which we have on our back pocket, and this is the Caustic Ring. And it does caustic things, I'm sure. Bubble Shower. We'll have that on for a little bit. Okay. So. Since we already saw the exit, Dybbek was probably trying to be helpful in his Patches-like way of showing us where the exit was so that we can leave him alone. But loot being as it is Roos Hardy's sole motivation. I'm joking, by the way. A real interpretation of what's going on will happen sort of at the end. And loot is its own motivator. And yes, we are still in Earthworld. This is the False Pit Cavern. I'm trying to say something, but he's being rude with his battle grunts. Sir. Sir. We did use too much of our Ring of Poison. Ring of Poison is not very durable. We'll throw our fire back on. Thank you. Very rude. I wasn't going to fight him because time is up today. But he was being very rude, and I needed to sign off, so he died. He also dropped us a shield, so might as well be high time we looked at our shields. It's just a great shield. It has a lot of durability. It's been pretty good so far. Buckler, small shield, shield of resistance, which is pretty good for magic type things. Large shield, another large shield. What we picked up is the Harden large shield with 36 durability. It has quite a lot of what you need. It's very heavy though at 19 pounds, just a little bit over. And we also picked up the large shield of balance at some point, also 19 pounds with a lot of focus and purification and some strength, about the same as the other one. Although Hardened large shield, its biggest thing is 78 defense versus 47 of the balanced one, which obviously has 81 balance. We've been hanging on to this great shield because it's only 15 pounds. We can put on the hardened large shield, so let's do that. We still have about 14 pounds to play with. Although I probably might need to switch the primacy between the armor and the shield, because the shield weighs a lot more than the armor. I might want to make the armor weigh more than the shield, and then choose a lighter shield. That's something we'll do next time we play Shadow Tower. Yeah, I know. And like always, thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you next on Shadow Tower. Maybe sometime we'll get out of the Earth region. I don't know. It seems like it's been the Earth region forever. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time on Shadow Tower. Bye, everybody.